see the Chargers have had a lot of success, you know, in the first drive running the football. So now they go back to their play action on first down. Sets up the defense very nicely for what you want to do in terms of running the football.
On 2nd and 10, this is Butts. Breaks one tackle and gets back to the line of scrimmage maybe. Al Harris finally made the stop.
But, Tim, the real key on the play was Clyde Simmons. You saw Clyde string the play out to the sideline, allowing his linebacker to come upfield and make the stop. Those are the kinds of valuable things that defensive linemen do. This guy finally has some of the light shining on him defensively. Reggie White usually gets a lot of it, but watch Clyde Simmons here kind of string the play out, watch the whole defense, take the play to the sideline, and allow Al Harris to come back up number 95 and make the stop. You see Clyde Simmons is really fighting off 2 blocks there, gets rid of that tight end, number 88, and just strings the play out. Marion Butts can't turn the corner, and the secondary comes up to make the stop.
Simmons is quite a story. 9th round draft pick out of Western Carolina in 1986. This is Brinson. Out to the 40-yard line. You know, while we're talking about Simmons, and everybody's starting to notice him now as he makes that tackle, he used to bench press 300 pounds. Watch Reggie White said, hey, he needs to be strong. Now he's up to 450 pounds in the bench press.
Well, look at that. He's got good foot speed, too. You see he chases down this counter tray from the backside. It was successful, though, for the Chargers because, as I talked about earlier, you saw at that time Butts tuck it up inside, and that way he was able to gain some yardage on the play.
Illicik back to punt for the Chargers. Gizmo Williams will try to field this one, but it'll hit at the 35, take a Philadelphia bounce, and be down at the 30. A 31-yard punt, no return. And with 5:42 remaining in the first period, it's still 7.
What about the counter tray? Now, I want to show you something here. Watch this. This is the lead guard. He's going to block Reggie White. The tackle's going to pull up, and I said that the back, in this case, Brinson has to tuck it up inside, not run outside. Now, watch how this play works, though. It's a play that you'll see the Eagles run just as well as the Chargers. See, it's a play where you can get that backside tackle and guard running out there, let them feel like they're athletes again.
Play action for Cunningham on first down. Throws to Byers. And Byers has a Philadelphia first down and then some. Still going across the 45 before he's knocked out of bounds. Great play fake by Cunningham, and then the rest was picked up by Byers, a gain of 16.
This must be the day for one-handed stabs. You saw Keith Byers that time grab the ball with one hand, and he's doing it without any gloves on. He's going with just his bare hands, something I'd like to see. If you're in 70-degree weather, I don't know why you want to wear the tacky gloves.
Best field position of the day for the Philadelphia offense. This is Byers, right side, big hole into Charger territory at the 47. Tackle made by Cedric Figueroa. Second-year pro out of Notre Dame.
You see there the hands of Keith Byers. He's just going with the natural look. And, again, I think you have a better feel for the ball when you're in warm weather. Granted, when you're in cold weather, you kind of need those gloves. But out here in San Diego, you really don't need them.
Philadelphia's 3rd consecutive game against AFC West teams. They're 2-0. Trying to make it a hat trick on 2nd down and 5 for Cunningham. Across the middle, and it's complete. Great catch by Robert Drummond, the 3rd-round rookie out of Syracuse.
That catch was so good, Drummond's helmet jumped off because it wanted to see it as well. See, Randall Cunningham gets good protection from his offensive line. That's going to be a key today for the Philadelphia Eagles because they're going to get some rush from the Chargers. Cunningham, nice time there. You see Drummond down on that little corner pattern there, and he just does a nice job of pushing off the defense and then getting to the open area and making a great play by reaching down and picking that one up.
I'm not sure Martin Bayless touched him while he was down.
Should have got up and kept running.
I don't think he wanted to without a helmet. First down, Eagles at the 28. Drummond breaks the tackle and gains a yard. The Chargers defense is allowing just 13 points a game in their last 6 outings. Great defensive effort. But while that's been happening, the offense for San Diego has really struggled.
Especially when you look at the critical situations, the 3rd down situations. But defensively, guys like Lee Williams, who was a Pro Bowler last year, number 99, that time the Eagles tried to sucker him upfield a little bit by not blocking him. He read the draw right away and went in and made the stop.
Second down and 9. We get word that Anthony Toney's shoulder is bothering him. That's why he's not in the lineup. Cunningham has it complete to Keith Jackson. That's Jackson's 28th catch of the year. Second leading receiver.
You know, when you get a tight end like Keith Jackson back in the ball game, one of the things you want to do is send him on a couple of nice short routes, let him get loosened up, runs a stop route here at about 8 or 9 yards, just to get him the ball, let him get comfortable catching the football again. This guy has to have a big day in order for the Eagles to be successful. Saw them try to strip the ball out there, but he was already down on the ground.
He's had back spasms. Now he has a sore ankle. He was saying, how can you have so many catches your first year, go to the Pro Bowl, come in and get hurt right away your second year? Straight ahead, Byers, flags fly. And there's not much there. George Hinkle got there first, along with a host of other San Diego Chargers. And it's against the Birds.
Holding number 72. Offense, 10 yards, still third down.
The holding was on David Alexander. The referee, Dick Jorgensen. The umpire, Ron Botchin. The head linesman, Sanford Rivers. Dale Oram is the line judge, and I know you're going to keep a close eye today on the umpire.
Because I want to see if anybody is indeed holding Reggie White, and that umpire is the guy that should call those holding plays, holding penalties, excuse me.
Second penalty for Philadelphia. Third down and 13 for Cunningham, and there's pressure. That's when he's best. Incomplete. It was intended for Byers, and he had to catch it on the first skip.
Saw a couple of pigeons down there on the field. I thought that maybe the Eagles had a couple extra players down there on the field.
Reinforcements.
You know what happened on the play actually was Ron Heller had a little problem outside with Lee Williams, number 99. He set back in good position, but he got beat late. That flushed Randall out of the pocket and forced him into an early throw.
So Steve DeLine, who was just acquired this week after Zendejas was released, has his first attempt. He's 6 for 8. This is only his 6th game in the NFL. It's a 48-yard attempt for DeLine. And he's 0 for 1 this year. Since the end of 1987, the Eagles have had 5 different place kickers. Cavs certainly indicated that. 7-0 San Diego, and McMahon has been 4 for 9, and the touchdown, of course, to Anthony Miller.
Well, the key, though, is they've been able to run the ball successfully. This opens up the short passing game. Anthony Miller makes the one-handed stab there and goes on in for the touchdown, and that gave the Chargers their first score, and the only score of the ball game so far.
Tim Brandt along with Dan Jiggets. First down and 10, the ball at the 31 for San Diego. Dana Brinson gets a tough 2 yards, and he's tagged. And I mean rather rudely by Andre Waters.
Andre Waters has been criticized throughout the league sometimes for late hits and that kind of thing, but the one thing that you know about Andre Waters is he's going to deliver a blow at the line of scrimmage. He's going to hit some people when he comes up.
Philadelphia has a high-risk, high-reward defense. Explain the 46 to us.
Well, the 46 was originally named when Buddy Ryan was back at Chicago. We had a safety, and I say we because I played at the Bears at that time, named Doug Plank. And you know how Buddy always calls all his players by numbers. Well, Plank was the guy, he wanted up on the line of scrimmage. They're playing like a linebacker. He's a safety, and that's how they got the 46 defense.
A lot of 5-1-5 looks. On second down and 8, McMahon has company and throws this one away. And I mean, he had a lot of company, and it was coming fast, led by Reggie White.
If you're going to run the short rhythm passing game, the quarterback has to be able to unload the football as soon as his foot hits on the 3-step drop or the 5-step drop. If he has to wait any longer than that because receivers aren't open, then you're in trouble because that defensive line is going to jam the offensive line up in the quarterback's face and flush him out of the pocket. Watch here. Reggie White, number 92, gets good pressure there. Mike Pitts driving his man back, so that means that McMahon can't pull back up in the pocket. White almost gets the sack here, along with Clyde Simmons.
Should mention that McMahon has hit all 4 of his third down conversions today. It's now third down and 8. Oh, great pass. It can't be held by Wayne Walker, but he released it in a hurry and put it right there. He had to release it quickly.
One of the problems the Chargers have, they got 2 tackles, both of